Have we seen the Dogecoin bottom? We're going to explore that in this video. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Hit that little notification bell too. You can be notified when my new videos come out, as well as when I do live streams. And I know there are a lot of you who are worried about Dogecoin's price. It's just been kind of lagging along. But so has Bitcoin too. And I'll show you 100 days Bitcoin has been trading sideways. Dogecoin the same, a little more volatile up and down, but again, have we seen the local bottom for Dogecoin? So let's go ahead, let's take a look at the charts in the news, and I'll show you what I'm looking at. And we'll start here looking at the Dogecoin chart, and we're right about where we were yesterday, 1425. That's Dogecoin just going sideways, a little bit down from where we were on Wednesday. But then again, we were further down on Tuesday. So this is just working out to be sideways trading. That's what we've got on the charts right now, is this sideways. So is that the local bottom that we saw back here on Tuesday? And will Dogecoin go up from here? There are a lot of theories about this. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin drag as investors' risk appetite cools. We are in the summer months now where things kind of quiet down on the investor front. Analysts see consolidation as a precursor to a normal bull run. Are we looking forward to that? That's what I've been talking about on the live streams. Join me again on Friday at 5 o'clock for my next live stream. Always a good time. We'll be checking the Magic 8 Ball, telling some stories and all of that. So please be sure you've got your notifications set to all. You can be notified when I go live. Sometimes I start at 4:30 though. I have been doing that lately. So join me there. But look, cryptocurrency slumped on Thursday. Federal Reserve's kind of hawkish rate cut projection continued to fuel anxiety among investors. And this just leads to not only that, but also what the ETF effects have been on Bitcoin, as we saw more outflows yesterday, sort of suppressing the Bitcoin. I'll show you that Bitcoin chart in just a minute, but that's what we see overall is sort of this sideways trading. Stocks have still been going up a bit, but that's tied to more of this United States economic data, where crypto, of course, is worldwide. So Rec Capital says the fact that Bitcoin is struggling to break out is beneficial for the overall cycle. Bitcoin has never broken out this early in the post-halving period. If it did, the cycle would be accelerated to such a point that the bull market would simply be shorter than usual. So this is what we had back in 2020, a much longer sort of sideways trading before the breakout. And we're too early right now. We're too early where we are. We got to let this play out a little bit. And that's what I've been saying, right? Just kind of waiting through the summer. And we also have the long investor saying BTC having a tough time at the 69K level, been a resistance level since January. Price is testing the 50-day moving average now, losing this level, and the price action will continue moving within this bull flag. 51K level cannot be ruled out as a possibility, but I don't see that happening. I think we have already reached the local bottom, and I'll show you why. But there are some who still think Dogecoin may be in trouble. If it breaks support, it could spark more bearish action, but I don't see that happening. I don't see it happening. I'll show you why in just a minute, where the positive part is of this Dogecoin price action. Again, we are going sideways. I mean, this guy draws this line here, right? Well, you just move that line, right? You extend it out, and we are still in the zone. That's just how TA works sometimes. Dogecoin reaches a generational bottom amid a market crash. No, Tuesday was not a market crash. It was a retracement. And we had some other YouTuber saying, oh, crash. But it wasn't a crash. But we are at this bottom, though. And we are looking at the at where that support is. 14 cents seems to be holding very well, dipped down to like 13.95. But this is how Dogecoin has responded before. Previous bull cycles, we've seen Dogecoin price sort of reset, and the reset is important given the last time that this reset marked a generational bottom. The Doge price went on a parabolic rally, and that is what I am still forecasting for this fall. We gotta wait. Unfortunately, we have to wait. And some of you are just misinterpreting what I'm showing on my charts and what I'm looking at. But it's not happening yet, guys. But we will get there. We will get there. And when it starts going up, how high can it go? Again, there are others who are saying $5, $10, $20 territory, and I'm not. Look, we have to clear that $1 resistance level. I don't think it's going to be quickly, though. And I've been saying this again. That's not going to be easy to do when Doge starts moving up that high. But I think we will get there. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin slip into red zone, but Bitcoin struggle to break out is beneficial. And again, what we see, again, is this sort of sideways trading happening. And unless we see a push this week, the weekly RSI rejecting on the underside of the 70, will start to become a concern. But again, we've gone on this big run all the way from back in late 2022 for Bitcoin. Going sideways a little bit further for a couple more months is going to be okay. What I showed on my X Twitter account, and you got to follow me. I'm at Chris Bax here on X Twitter. Oh, first, that's this another wonderful picture of Billy Marcus on yet another news organization. Like, who is this guy, right? And it's like, that's the Jackson Palmer picture, guys. That is not Billy. Oh, we had Tom Brady the other night talking about, just talking about how hard it is to accomplish something. And that can also apply to crypto investing too. It's not easy, right? I mean, you guys think it is, but it isn't. And it takes a lot of patience. But Tom talking here, I mean, it's one guy, right? And you can go to like David Goggins, right? Motivation is crap. Motivation comes and goes. When you're driven, whatever is in front of you will get destroyed. So be driven. Have your target. What are you looking for? David Goggins just look this guy up and look at his speeches that he gives and the talks that he gives. And that's pretty incredible what he says. But I want to talk about this. Again, Bitcoin has now officially been trading sideways. It's been 100 days since the beginning of March now, and it has been sideways trading. This was the halving, blew right past it, and now here we are still sideways trading, and I think it's going to extend out a little bit longer. Meanwhile, we've got Dogecoin praised by short-selling agency Citron Research. And I'm like, no, we don't want Citron anywhere near Dogecoin. They're the shorters. They're the guys who short. It's like, no, we don't want them anywhere near Doge. But this was actually just a mention that they made in a post on X about GameStop. Because Citron is no longer short GameStop. Basically, Roaring Kitty has won this battle, and they say that if the price comes up a little more, they may re-enter a short position. But there are, now that GameStop has had an offering, they've got $4 billion in the bank, so they have enough runway to appease their cult-like shareholders. It's going to maintain price now. Despite others saying that there's an $11 target, Citron says they respect the market's irrationality. After all, Dogecoin remains a $20 billion entity. So that's all he says about Doge. I'm just like, what's he talking about Doge for? We don't need any more big shorters in Doge, but it looks like, but they fear the Doge, right? They fear the Doge. I think that's funny. Meanwhile, is Dogecoin price set for a 20% rally? And this is why, on the TA side, I think we've already reached the bottom. Is because we've got this 200 EMA coming up, and we're still above it. And if it does dip more, it's going to bounce off it. And right now, that is right around 13 cents. And moving up every day. And as we go sideways through the summer, I think this will continue to move up. I don't think we're going to have quite this level of breakout above this descending wedge here. I think that's going to get pulled out a little bit. But again, I think the bottom is already in, and we're not going to see any huge dips going forward, unless, of course, there's some big black swan event. But I think those are behind us now in crypto. Again, the Bitcoin ETFs are flattening things out, and we just need to be patient. Also, the Dogecoin whales are accumulating. We've been talking about the whales, and this is increasing. The green is the Dogecoin price up to 22 cents. Now, in the low 14s, but look at the number of holders of Doge. These are wallets between 10 million and 100 million Doge. They have been going up. So all of this accumulation here, once Doge hit 22 cents and came back down into the teens, look at how much more the whales have been accumulating. This is the sign that I say that we're going to have this breakout coming. Again, not quite yet, but it will be coming. Watch the whale activity, guys, and I'll keep you up to date on what I see going forward with that. And then, just a fun thing, Dogecoin under pressure and going to zero. Going to zero, Mag says. What is that, zero? What? What is that, zero? No. It's not 0. It is 1.70. 1.70. Yes, Max has this price target of this zero. It's $1.70. Now he's got this this breakout like zooming right past $1, and I think that's going to be much harder to do. But if we look back at 2020 to 2021, we've been this zero zone, the first initial breakout, and the sideways, number 2. The number 3 is the parabolic run. So again, we've had the same kind of play out this cycle, 2023 into 2024, 0, 1, 2. That's where we are right now, sideways. Again, sideways a little longer. And that's exactly what I'm predicting, sideways a little longer through the summer. And then we're going to see what Raw Paul calls the banana zone coming. That's what we're waiting for. That's the 0. The 0 is after the 1. That's what we're looking for. So let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think about Dogecoin bottom? I know some of you want to see Dogecoin's price drop down so you can scoop up more Doge at a lower price, but you've had so long to do it. You've had a couple years to be accumulating this Dogecoin. I know some of you are just coming up. You've got some money now and you're looking to buy in. But we will look back at 14 cents and say that was a good buying opportunity. Again, not financial advice, but that's just what I see on the charts and the past history. And if the future has any relationship to the past, plus the way news is coming, slowly rolling out on Doge, we will see this big move up in the future. So give the video a like. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.